Good morning. I am out here by the chicken coop and I wanted to show you a little something that happened yesterday. We have a predator here on the farm and I was out here yesterday, and I noticed in this little wood pile behind me, there was a weasel or an ermine. So in the winter they turn white, in the summer they are brown with a white belly. Very adorable, very cute little creature, but if they get in my chicken coop, they can kill everything in there. So I'm here by this wood pile, and if you look behind me, where is it? Oh, where am I? Oh, way over there. There's the barn, and there's the chicken coop. So I'm very close to the chicken coop. And this little sucker was out here in the broad daylight, just running around in all these boards, peeking out at me. When there was another ermine, or maybe the same one, this winter, all beautiful and white, it was up by the garage, and it was even trying to fight the dogs. So they are brave, tough little creatures. Very tiny, but if they get in the coop, like I said, they can kill virtually everything in there. So we're gonna go check on the birds and make sure everyone made it through the night. And judging by the sound I'm hearing right now, I think everyone's fine, because I'm hearing roosters and I'm hearing some ducks. And so let's go check them out and make sure. All right, let's open the door and let everyone out. Ooh. And it looks like everyone's accounted for here. Hey, babies. Good morning. Good morning. I know. These are the friendliest of all my birds. I love them. Oh, little cuties. All right, so we've got all the ducks out, running around the edge, catching slugs, except for these babies over here. And we've got all the chickies having some water, a little breakfast. All right, so the weasel has not harmed any of these birds. Yay. I'm being nibbled on by pigs. I am standing in the pig pen, and I have something cool that came in the mail the other day that I need to set up. But before I can do that, I'm going to try to distract these two little porkers because they're chewing on my boots. So I'm going to give them hard-boiled eggs, one of their favorite little snackies. Come here, girls. I'm going to toss these over to the other side. So, my poor little piglets here have been baking in the sun on these hot, hot days. I've been giving them as much shade as I can, and they have a wallow and everything else, but I ordered a big old sunshade. So my job this morning is to set this sunshade up and give them a nice shady spot where I don't have to worry on these hot sunny days that they're uncomfortable. So let's see how I can get this attached. I have some old clips we found in the barn from an old horse blanket thing, and I'm going to see if I can use these to help secure it to the fence. So let's see what I can do. Mm-hmm. One there. All right, that's pretty good. Wonder how far this will stretch. Nope. Great. Well, I thought these would reach. So I got these two on. Let's just kind of see how big this is going to be. Yes, ladies, you're going to have some shade. Oh, it's pretty nice. Oh, okay. Whoops, sorry, babies. I can. All right, I'm not getting the whole angle here, but I'm gonna have to put up a T-post to attach the last corner. So let's see if I can turn this. Let's see what I'm doing. And they're already eating the shade. Here, move it, girls. So, watch out, mama. Stop it, doggy. All right. So this should work pretty good. I just need to get another clip. Came back, found another little clip. There we go. Pretty good. What do you think, ladies? You like the shade? I might have to raise it up. I'm afraid they're going to chew it. Yep, they're already chewing it. All right, plan B. I got to make this higher. got Faye in the mud puddle. And Layla checking out her new sunshade, which I think she's gonna chew on. Don't chew on that, you beast. All right, I definitely need to raise that higher. Oh, piggies. All right, we gotta try this again. I'm back. I finally think I have it where they can't get it and chew it up, so let's take a check. Let's take a look at the sunshade I put up. I'm very happy with it. So, it's pretty big. It gives them a nice shady area. Before this, I was just using old pieces of plywood stacked between their houses, but they kept moving the houses around and knocking it over. So I'm pretty happy now. I was feeling bad on those hot days, but as you can see, they love their cool mud puddle. Hey girls. So now they still have their wallow, and when they want, they can go hang out in the shade. Look at that happy face. Look at this little happy piggy. Just laying in the mud. What are you doing in there? Oh, oh, oh. All right, enjoy your cool. It's gonna get hotter today.
So I'm here to tell you a story, and this is a story that goes back about 40 years. And when I was young, my grandfather used to grow a lot of flowers in his yard, and one of the things that he grew were these hibiscus flowers. So here's a picture of my grandfather's hibiscus flowers. And I always admired them. They're huge, beautiful red flowers. And I would ask for them every year and bring the seeds home and try to plant them. And I would always end up not being able to grow them. So the last year I asked him, I guess I didn't get the seeds that winter or something. And he ended up passing away that March. So just a few years ago, in early mid-2020, my mom and I were cleaning out my grandmother's cedar chest, and in it we found this little envelope. And it's just a little bank deposit envelope, but it's written Hibiscus 1985 on it. And what's interesting is that this photo also says Hibiscus 1985 on it. So these are the flowers that grew these seeds. And when we found them, we planted them. The first year they didn't really, they only got about this tall and didn't flower, but they flowered the next year. So I have the seeds from 2021 and I have the seeds from 2022. And last year I grew a bunch and ended up bringing 4 of them up to the farm. So we didn't find a permanent place for them until just recently, and I'll show you in a minute. Oh, I wanted to also show you, this is a picture of my grandfather when he was younger. So he's the one who grew all the flowers. So one side note is that I periodically lose these seeds. I try to put them in a safe place where I'll never lose them, and then, of course, I forget where that is. So we had planted some this spring. They didn't grow. We didn't end up getting any. And then we lost the seeds. And just a couple days ago, when I was planning this video and getting ready to find a place for to put the seeds, I went to the store, got some change, came home, and in the bird room, there's a little piggy bank. And I went to put the coins in the piggy bank and for some reason thought, oh, I should look for those seeds again. And I turned, and underneath the bird cage was this giant envelope just sitting on the shelf out in the open. And I was like, oh my God, there's the seeds. So I think it's providence that I plant those seeds. So that's what I'm going to do in the next clip, is show you planting of the different seeds. So I'm here with my seeds, my hibiscus seeds from 1985, my seeds from 2021, and my seeds from 2022. What I'm going to do here is plant 3 different pots. So I have 1985, 2021, and 2022. And I'm going to plant quite a few, especially of the 1985 seeds. I have a lot. And this is the last year when we planted them in the spring, I didn't have many grow at all. And I kept replanting and trying to get them to grow, and they would take like 12 days sometimes to germinate. So then this year we did the same thing and got one to sprout. Maybe 20 days later, it sprouted up this big and then just fell over. So, and then oddly stayed green for another week. So that is what I'm doing. I'm putting a large number, I don't even know how many, of the 1985 seeds in here. And we'll see how many we get. I have hopes, but not necessarily high hopes. All right, so the last thing I'm going to do is just dust a little of the compost on top. Make sure they don't dry out. And give them a nice dose of water. So I got my water, and now that they're all planted, I'll make sure they're nice and moist. And I'm going to add more water, probably tomorrow morning or something. And leave them out in the sun. They'll get plenty of light. And they'll be in Matt's area where Matt knows how to take care of things. So I'm optimistic that they will be watered, but I'll check on them too. I want to make sure that these do well. All right, so there we go. My hibiscus seeds are planted from 1985, 2021, and 2022. Why don't I bring you over now to show you where I planted them. So I wanted a place that was going to get plenty of light, and I'm gonna have to go this way. And that I could see from the house, because I really wanted to just be able to see them all the time and not have them out in some random area of the yard. So there's this dead tree here that the birds like. That's why we haven't removed it. But I figured it was a good little landmark, and so I put the plants right there at the bottom of that pole where I could mark where they were. So I've been watering them and tending them, and it's been 2 days now for the seeds, which are over here under Matt's care. I'll just peek at them. I looked at them earlier, but they are here in these pots. So I'm on the way to getting my own patch of hibiscus growing here on the farm. We're visiting Gleason Cove in Perry. It's a beautiful day today.
All this stuff reminds me of like lettuce that's gone to seed.
Oh yeah, it does look like that. Like an arugula.
Brassica or something.
Yeah. Oh, like a brassica. Oh, it does look like
right? Like it could be like
the leaves look like it.
um,
Let's see.
arugula or something, you know.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Rocket. See if anybody can recognize this. So we're here today with my mom and Reggie and Charlie. There they are.
Did you just put us in that clip?
I did.
Simon, come here. Come here.
is my first official beach day. I'm not gonna really call it a beach per se, because it's very stony. But very refreshing. Say hi, Matt. It's so refreshing. It's a little chilly. But it feels so nice. And it's so gorgeous out here. Enjoying it, Simon? Simon loves the water. Good boy.
As far as I'm going.
Yeah, it's pretty slippery.
Well, I don't have I got my shoes on.
Yeah. Oh, Simon, you're getting me wet. All right. A little too cold for my feet right now.
All right, so I was gifted some new pots by my lovely mother-in-law, and of course I had to run out and get some soil and some more plants. So I'm gonna pot up. I got 4 of these pots. I'm gonna repot a couple of things that I already have growing because they're overgrowing the pots they're in, and then I got some rudbeckia. You know, the season's kind of passing, but these are about to bloom. So I thought I would pop them in here, and this would make a nice, pretty little display for now. And then I'll pop these in the soil at the end of the season. So my plan now is to go down the line of all my potted plants and pot up a few different things that I've purchased, and then repot a few other things, and then just try to get it all arranged so it's looking beautiful. So here we go. I'm gonna pop these 2 Rebecca's in. I got this nice organic potting mix today on clearance because it's that time of year. Things are on sale. Ooh, see? Look at the roots on this. This is very overgrown. So we're gonna pop you in, and we're gonna pop you in. Whoop. When you're taking them out of the pot, you don't want to pull them by the stem because you could damage the stem. So I'm just gonna push it with my thumbs and let gravity pop it out of there. And we'll pop this baby right in here. And give these a couple days, and they should be blooming any time now. They're about to open. And I also have some celosia I got. I'll put in a different pot, and some other, like a geranium and some other things. So we're gonna move down this line and pot up some more plants. All right. Organic. All right, got my organic potting soil. I think I need another bag opened. And this one, I think I'm gonna repot this dahlia because it is outgrowing this pot. So this one's got a little more soil than I needed right for this second. So we'll get this baby out. Let's see if it will pop right out. There we go. So, let's see, getting a little root bound. Maybe a little deeper. Right. So we have this one in here. Add some more potting mix. Nice. We'll pop this back. And then in the pot I took the dahlia from, I can put this little geranium I picked up this afternoon. We'll pop this. Looks pretty good. All right, so I have another dahlia that has been picked at by some snails here. I just found another snail on it. This is another one that I grew from seed, and it's been in this lovely ceramic planter, but it's getting already overgrown. So we're gonna pop it. I'm gonna take some soil out of here. Make some room. I'm gonna pop it into this pot. There we go, that looks pretty good. I can steal some of this soil here.
Some more pots?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. I always want more pots. All right, I've got this dahlia all repotted. Let's deadhead a few of these spent flowers. And hopefully now that this is in a bigger pot, it will take off and fill in without the snails eating it. I'm gonna have to put some beer traps out. We're having some slug and snail issues. So in this one, I have these celosia, which just something different. They didn't really have much left at the nursery, so I took whatever I thought would look nice in these available pots. Save this. These super easy, just pop them right in. Space them out a bit. And now that these are in a big pot, they'll fill in. You know, they look a little scrawny, but they'll fill in nicely. There we go. Kind of like the color with the gray of the pot. All right, I've got my persimmons, and it's time to repot these things before they get too rooted and tangled up. So I'll show you what their root system looks like. So there's a good amount of roots, but they haven't had a chance yet to get fully entangled. So I should be able to wiggle them apart and put them each into a tree pot. So a tree pot is really tall and thin, so they can send a taproot down and get a good root system before I plant them out into the wilds, into the fields, or wherever I put them. All right, I got a table so I can do this. So I'm gonna gently tease out each one of these very, very carefully. Hopefully. Oh, okay, here we go. So I got this one. I got my soil. Potting soil. And we're gonna gently place this. All right, there you have it. I've got 9. There were no unsprouted seeds in there that I could find. So this is pretty good. Now they just need a little drink. Settle them in there. I might have to add a little more soil. A couple of them. I think this one and this one. There we go. All right. There's my persimmons, all repotted. Yay! Getting things done. Fixing the bulkhead door, painting, gardening, barking dogs. We put our guests to work here, and they're fixing the bulkhead door. Finishing up the bulkhead.
Yep. First, well, there was original primer. This is the first coat on that, and then I'll do a second coat over all of it. So, almost done.
Looking good.
Yep. Looking good. I'm glad. And then I have to do the inside of this door because I haven't done that yet.
All right, here we are in front of our front door. We have had guests this week, and they've been extremely helpful. So Darren's mom and stepdad were here, and Reggie, his stepdad, helped us put the new doorknob on this door, which, look at that. It opens, it closes, it locks. Yay. So, thanks. Big step.
That seems like a simple process, but actually because this door is an old door and had basically a skeleton key old doorknob in it, when that was removed, it left a chunk of door missing. So we had to push a piece of wood in there and use this brass plate to make the door strong enough to hold the new doorknob. So
Yeah, before this new doorknob, the old doorknob would fall off every time you tried to open the door. It was a real pleasure using it. So all that's left for this side of the door is to sand it, get a little bit more of the bits of paint off, and then we're going to paint it. And we think we've chosen this lovely color that looks, well, you can't see, but there's a lamp up there that brings out these tones.
yeah.
So that's one thing we did. We did the bulkhead. Well, Reggie fixed the bulkhead and you painted it with your mom. And we had a really good shipment in this week. We ordered some new lighting finally for the parlor and the dining room. So we have...
So this is the parlor light, which is going to be a
Here, I
flush
can hold it
mount.
for you, and you can hold the thing.
And then
So this one will flush right to the ceiling. And
the dining room version is the same light, but
Same.
with chains, so it will hang
it'll
lower.
hang over the dining table.
And it's adjustable, so it won't
So,
actually hang this forward.
Things are happening slowly. But yeah, these are really pretty. I like these lights a lot.
Yeah, I'm psyched.
So put that safely before I drop it. So we've gotten a few things done in the house this week. And, mostly outside stuff again. Because it's summer and it's beautiful out and we have a lot to do everywhere.
More mowing.
There's a lot more mowing. And we haven't even tried the land plane yet. So we're going to get to that. So that's our video for the week.
Yep.
And tune in next Sunday and we'll have another one. And don't forget to hit that like button. And please subscribe to our channel. And comment. Please comment. We love the comments. And we will see you next week.
Thanks for coming.